Good morning, students. Welcome to class 6, subject mathematics, chapter 3, playing with numbers, lecture number 2. First of all, we are going to recapitulate whatever we have learned in lecture 1. First thing that we have learned in lecture 1 is factors and multiples. What are factors? Each of the number which are multiplied together is called a factor of that product. See, 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So here we are multiplying 3 and 4 two numbers. So these two numbers are called the factors of 12. Okay, and the product is called the multiple of each number. Product means the result of multiplication. So this is 12. So 12 is called the multiple of 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are the factors and 12 is the multiple. Okay. Second point, 1 is a factor of every number. As every number comes in the table of 1. 1 7s are 7, 1 8s are 8, 1 9s are 9. So 1 is a factor of every number. Third point, the only factor of 1 is itself. As 1 comes in the table of 1 only, 1 1s is 1. So the factors of 1 is only 1 itself. Fourth point is, every number is a factor of itself. Every number comes in its tables also. As 7 comes in the table of 7 also, 8 comes in the table of 8, 9 comes in the table of 9, and so on. So every number is a factor of itself. Fifth point is, every number other than 1 has at least 2 factors, namely 1 and the number itself. All the factors, all the numbers have at least 2 factors. More than 2 are possible, but at least they have 2 factors other than 1. Because 1 and the number itself, they are the 2 factors which are of every number. Take any example, take 13. If we write down the factors of 13, 1 13s are 13. So 1 and 13, these are the 2 factors of 13. Okay, no other factor is there, but 1 and 13 are there. So at least 2 factors are there of every number, 1 and the number itself. Next is, every factor of a number is less than or equal to that number. You are making the factors of number. All the factors are, you can see, you can check that they are either less than that number or they are equal to that number. No factor is greater than the given number. Okay? All the factors are either less or equal to the number. Seventh point is, every number has a finite number of factors. Okay, means we can count the factors of every number. They are finite in number. They are not unlimited. 8th point, every number is a multiple of itself. Multiples, I have told you, multiples is just the table. Just multiplying that number by 1, then 2, then 3, by 4, and so on. So when we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. So every number is a multiple of itself. 9th, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Okay, factors are less than or equal to, but multiples are always greater than or equal to the number itself. Multiples are never less than the given number. 10th point is, every number has a finite number of its multiples. It means every number has an infinite number of its multiples. Means we can't count the multiples. They are infinite in number, many in number. Factors we can count, but multiples we cannot count. They are endless. Okay. Now see today's topics. Today's topics are even number, odd number, prime number, and composite number. Let's start with even numbers. First of all, definition of even number. A number which is exactly divisible by 2 is called an even number. Means a number which is divided by 2. Which number is divisible by 2 completely? There is no remainder left. That numbers are called the even numbers. Example of even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and many more. They are infinitely many even natural numbers. As there is no largest natural number, so there is no largest even natural number. They are infinitely many. Okay? See the key point of this? Even numbers ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Suppose we have a large number in thousands or in lakhs, okay, or in crores. How can you check that whether the given number is even? You will not divide it by 2 every time. How you will check? You will see its ones place digit. If the ones place digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Out of these 5, if any one of these 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, then that number is an even number. Means without doing division, without showing the division by 2, we can find out whether the given number is even or not. Only by checking the ones place digit. If the ones place digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Okay, any one of when digit is there out of these at ones place, then that number is called the even number. Now see odd number. A number which is not exactly divisible by 2 is called an odd number. Many students think if a number divisible by 2 is even, then a number divisible by 3 is odd. But no students, this is wrong. A number which is not exactly divisible by 2 is called an odd number, in which when we are dividing by 2, in which remainder is left. That numbers are odd numbers. See some example of odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. As the even numbers are infinitely many, same odd numbers are also infinite in numbers. They are many. We can't count odd numbers also. Okay. Now see how we will check whether the given number is odd or not without dividing it by 2. If at the ones place we get 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, then the number is odd number. Okay. 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. If any one of the digit at one's place, then it is an even. If 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, any one of these digit at one's place, then it is an odd number. Now next is prime number. Now listen prime numbers very carefully. A natural number greater than 1 is called a prime number if its only factors are 1 and the number itself. Now all of you know how to find out the factors. Okay, you have done many questions. In some questions you have seen that factors are coming only 1 and the number itself. Just like I am giving you example 3. What are the factors of 3? 1 3s are 3, that means 1 and 3. Okay, see 5. What are the factors of 5? 1 and 5. Factors of 7? 1 and 7. Is any other factor is there of 7? No. So these are those numbers which have only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. Such numbers are called prime numbers. I am repeating, numbers which have exactly 2 factors, exactly. Okay, not more than that even. Numbers which have exactly 2 factors, 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. Now see examples of prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and many more. Okay, so how you can check? By finding the factors of that number. If the factors are 1 and the number itself, then that number is a prime number, otherwise not. Okay. Now next is composite number. Numbers having more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. Prime numbers we have learned that which have only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself, that are prime numbers. Okay, so composite numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors. Just like, see the example 4. How many factors it has? 1 4s are 4 and 2 2s are 4. So 1, 2 and 4. It has 3 factors. More than 2 are there. So it is a composite number. Numbers which have more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. Now I will tell you a interesting method to find out the prime numbers that you can do yourself also at your home. Now see, how can we enlist all prime numbers from 1 to 100? How can we find out? How can we enlist? First of all, you have to write down all the natural numbers from 1 to 100 as I have written. Okay, make a grid, make a table in this way where you have written all the numbers from 1 to 100. 1 is a what type of number? Prime number or composite number? 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number because it has neither 2 factors nor more than 2. It has only 1 factor. Okay. So 1 is neither a prime number or nor a composite number. So you have to leave 1 as it is. Okay. Leave it. Now what you will do? Step 1 is cross out 1 since it is neither a prime nor a composite number. That we have done. Now see step 2. Encircle 2. Second number is 2. Second natural number is 2. Encircle 2. 2 is a prime number that you all know. all the numbers which are divisible by 2 are even numbers. So cross out all the multiples of 2. Cross all the numbers which comes in the table of 2 which are divisible by 2, or we can say which are even numbers. Only encircle 2, okay? Encircle 2 and cross all the numbers which are divisible by 2, such as 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, in this way up to 100. Okay? Third step. Now encircle 3. Okay? Cross out all the multiples of 3. Read the table of 3. Okay? And up to 100, you have to cross all the multiples of 3. Now same step you will follow for 5 also. Encircle 5 and cross out all the multiples of 5. Okay? Because 4 we have already crossed, so 4 we have left here. Now after 5, 6 is there, 6 we have already crossed because it comes in the table of 2. Now see 7. Cross out all the multiples of 7. Read the table of 7 and cross out all the multiples of 7. 8 we have already crossed, 9 we have already crossed, 10 we have already crossed. Now encircle 11 and cross out all the multiples of 11. Okay? Now see, all the encircled numbers are prime numbers. Numbers which you have encircled, they all are prime numbers. And the numbers which you have crossed out, except one. Okay? Numbers which you have crossed out are composite numbers. This will be more clear to you when you make this type of grid, this type of table with your hands. Okay? Make it. Move step by step, follow step by step and make this table of prime and composite numbers. From this table we see that prime numbers from 1 to 100 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31 and 83, 89, 97, up to 97. I have written here all the prime numbers up to 100. They are 25 in numbers. Means from 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers. And do you know what this method is called? This method is known as sieve method. What is sieve? Sieve means chalni. Okay, so this method is known as sieve method. Do this activity at your home. Now the main points that you have to remember from this lecture. First, one is neither prime nor composite number. Second, every natural number except one is either prime or composite. Okay, except one, because one is neither prime nor composite. Other than one, all the numbers are either prime number or composite number. Third point, 2 is only even prime number. Other than 2, there is no even prime number. All the prime numbers are odd. But it does not mean that all the odd numbers are prime. Remember listen carefully what I am saying. All other prime numbers are odd. Okay, but every odd number is not a prime. See example, 9 is an odd number. It is an odd number. It is not divisible by 2, but it is not a prime number. Okay, because factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. Okay, so except 2, all other numbers, all other prime numbers are odd. But we can't say that every odd number is a prime number. Every odd number is not a prime. Fourth point is, there are infinitely many prime numbers. That I have told you. But you have to learn mainly all the prime numbers from 1 to 100. That you have to learn. Now see students, I am now doing some of the important questions, good questions of your book exercise 3.2. Because in the homework I will give you today this exercise 3.2. So I am doing some of the good questions in which you can feel problem. Okay, this I am showing you. Question number 3. The numbers 13 and 31 are prime numbers. Okay, this you know that 13 and 31 are prime numbers. Both have only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So these two are prime numbers. Both these numbers have same digits 1 and 3. 13 also have two digits 1 and 3, and 31 also have two digits 3 and 1. Same digits are there. Now you have to find out such more pairs of prime numbers up to 100. Okay. You have to find out such more pairs which are prime numbers also, and number of digits are also, same digits are also there. See solution now. Such pairs are 17 and 71. Both are prime numbers and digits are also same, 1 and 7. 37 and 73. Both are prime numbers and digits are also same, 3 and 7. 79 and 97. Both are prime numbers and digits are also same, 7 and 9. Understood this question? Now see question number 6. Express 44 as the sum of two odd primes. 44 as the sum of two odd primes. Okay, three things are there. Sum of two numbers. Those numbers are odd also and they are prime also. Okay, these three things you have to keep in your mind. Now see 44. 3 plus 41. 3 is a odd number and prime number also. 41 is a odd number and prime number also. And 3 plus 41 is 44. See one more example. 7 plus 37. 7 is a odd number, prime number also. 37 is an odd number and prime number also. Okay. There are other ways also in which you can find out 44 as the sum of two odd primes. In question number 6, there are many parts. I have done only one part for you so that you can understand. Okay? Is this clear? You have to find out sum of two odd primes. Two numbers plus prime numbers and odd numbers also. Prime numbers are all odd except 2. That means you can't take 2. Now see question number 7. Question number 7 is, give 3 pairs of two prime numbers whose difference is 2. 3 pairs of prime numbers whose difference is 2. Okay, see one pair, 5 and 3. Both are prime numbers and when we find out their difference, it is 2. One pair I have find out. Others you have to find out yourself. Okay, when you will do the homework. Question number 11. Write 5 pairs of prime numbers less than 20 whose sum is divisible by 5. 5 pairs of prime numbers less than 20. Okay, now prime numbers must be less than 20. You can't take more than 20. Whose sum is, now you will not find out difference, you will find out sum. Sum is divisible by 5. See, 3 and 7, both are prime numbers, both are less than 20. Find out their sum. 3 plus 7 is 10. And 10 is divisible by 5. Okay? 3 and 7 both are prime numbers and their sum 10 is divisible by 5. Such type of pairs you have to find out. 5 pairs. 2 I have made for you. Second, see the second pair. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. And 5 is also divisible by 5. So, out of 5, 2 I have prepared for you, 2 pairs. Rest 3 you have to find out. Now your homework is to do exercise 3.2 of your NCERT book in notebook. In this exercise 3.2, there are 2 questions. One is filling the blanks and one is true false. That you can do in your book if you have the book. Okay? Now see the solution of homework solution of lecture number 1. That is exercise 3.1. All of you please check your answers from here. Question number 1 is write all the factors of the following numbers. 24. See, I have made all the factors. Factors you know very well how to make. Factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. It's B part. Factors of 15. 1 into 15 and 3 5s are 15. So factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Factors of 21. 1 into 21 and 3 7s are 21. So factors of 21 are 1, 3, 7 and 21. In the same way, here I have find out factors of 27. Then factors of 12. Factors of 20. Factors of 18. Factors of 23. Now see the factors of 23. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 23 only. So it is a prime number. And factors of 36. Now see question number 2. Write first 5 multiples of 5. So first multiple is 5 only. 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. In the same way, first 5 multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32 and 40. First 5 multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36 and 45. Question number 4 is find all the multiples of 9 up to 100. It is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90 and 99. These are all the multiples of 9 up to 100. After that I have given you exercise 3.4 also. Question 1 to 4 A and B part. See question number 1. Find the common factors of. Here I have not shown how to find out the factors because in first question of exercise 3.1 I have shown you all the factors, how to make the factors. So I have here written directly the factors. Factors of 20, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Factors of 28, 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Now find out common factors of 20 and 28, means which are present in both. That is 1, 2 and 4. These are the three factors which are present in both. I have encircled also. In the same way, you have to find out the common factors of 15 and 25. Now see question number 2. Find the common factors of 4, 8 and 12. In the first question, 2 numbers are there. In second, there are 3 numbers. So it will not make any change. Procedure will remain same. First of all, you have to find out the factors of 4. 1, 2 and 4. Factors of 8. 1, 2, 4 and 8. Factors of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now find out the common factors, means which are present in all the 3. 1 is present in all 3. In factor of 4 also, in 8 also and in 12 also. See 2. 2 is present in all the 3 and 4 is present in all the 3. So common factors of 4, 8 and 12 are 1, 2 and 4. In the same way, find out the common factors of 5, 15 and 25. Check your answer. Common factors of 5, 15 and 25 are 1 and 5. Question number 3. Find first 3 common multiples of 6 and 8. Write down multiples of 6. Then write down multiples of 8. And then find out 3 common multiples of 6 and 8. If you have written multiples of 6 up to 60 only, then you are not able to find out 3 common multiples. Then extend it. Usko आगे बढ़ा दो. Okay. It is 66 and 72 also. But you have to find out first 3 common multiples. In the same way, you will find out first 3 common multiples of 12 and 18. Multiples of 12, multiples of 18, and then 3 common multiples of 12 and 18. Now see question number 4. Write all the numbers less than 100 which are common multiples of 3 and 4. That means you have to find out all the common multiples of 3 and 4 which are less than 100. Okay, so you have to write down multiples of 3 up to 100. Okay, which is just before 100. In the same way, you will write down all the multiples of 4 up to 100. And then find out the common multiples of 3 and 4. They are 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. Hope you have understood. Thank you.